Sponsored by
PhD, MPhil किसी भी विषय में डिप्लोमा के अनेक अवसर है RKTF यूनिवर्सिटी में एडमिशंस ओपन।
For the first time in American history, a sitting president and a former president squared off in a historic and heated debate in the CNN studio in their first presidential debate for the upcoming elections. The face-off highlighted the sharp differences between the 81-year-old incumbent and his 78-year-old opponent. Biden seemed shaky and found it difficult to articulate his ideas against an aggressive Trump. The evening was dominated by personal jabs and differences in policies between Biden and his Republican competitor Trump, who raised matters of economy, immigration policies, and the two wars impacting the world. While Biden labeled Putin a war criminal seeking Soviet expansion, Trump accused Biden of inaction on the Russia-Ukraine conflict, alleging encouragement of Russian aggression. Discussions also intensified on the Israel-Hamas conflict, with Biden advocating against Hamas and Trump defending U.S. financial support for Israel.
He doesn't do anything. All he does is make our country unsafe by allowing millions and millions of people to pour in. Our military doesn't respect him. We look like fools in Afghanistan. We didn't stop Israel. It was such a horrible thing that would have never happened. It should have never happened. Iran was broke. Anybody that did business with Iran, including China, they couldn't do business with the United States. They all passed. Iran was broke. They had no money for Hamas or Hezbollah, for terror, no money whatsoever. Again, Ukraine should have never happened. He talks about all this stuff, but he didn't do it. For 3.5 years, we're living in hell. We have the Palestinians and we have everybody else rioting all over the place. You talk about Charlottesville. This is 100 times Charlottesville, 1,000 times. The whole country is exploding because of you.
Concurrently, Biden emphasized accomplishments such as the Paris Peace Accord in opposition to Trump's assertions of environmental success and financial worries. The national broadcast of the debate signaled a turning point in the 2024 presidential contest as polls showed a competitive field. The aftermath of the intense debate between President Joe Biden and former President Donald Trump has left Democrats in a state of turmoil and anxiety. The contentious exchange, characterized by biting personal attacks and heated confrontations, has ignited widespread concern within the Democratic Party. In the intense debate wherein President Biden and former President Trump sharply sparred, highlighted their divergent views on immigration, the economy, and social issues. Biden defended his efforts to secure the border, while Trump attacked Biden's immigration policies, tying them to an increase in violence among unauthorized immigrants. Both candidates actively sought the support of minority voters.
When he was president, he was separating babies from their mothers, putting them in cages, making sure the families were separated. That's not the right way to go.
We had the safest border in history. Now we have the worst border in history. There's never been anything like it. And people are dying all over the place.
Another arena of contention was the economy, with Biden accusing Trump of bearing responsibility for the pandemic's setbacks, while Trump praised his achievements prior to the outbreak and criticized Biden's current tactics.
Remember, more people died under his administration, even though we had largely fixed it. More people died under his administration than our administration, and we were right in the middle of it, something which a lot of people don't like to talk about. But he had far more people dying in his administration. He did the mandate, which is a disaster, mandating it. The vaccine went out. He did a mandate on the vaccine, which is the thing that people most objected to about the vaccine. And he did a very poor job, just a very poor job. And I will tell you, not only poor there, but throughout the entire world, we're no longer respected as a country. They don't respect our leadership. They don't respect the United States anymore. We're like a third world nation between weaponization of his election, trying to go after his political opponent. All of the things he's done, we've become like a third world nation. And it's a shame.
In the wake of Biden's perceived faltering performance, a growing chorus of voices calls for reassessment and even suggests that Biden consider stepping aside. This pivotal moment has thrust the party into internal discussions about the future direction of their campaign amidst fears that Biden's ability to effectively counter Trump's challenges may be diminishing.